So now, once I have gone through the process of setting up this, once you get into the building, this is the first thing you set up. You start by powering power number 1. Right here, it's labeled power number 1. So once you power that up, your system is now ready to go because it's already plugged into the wall. And you've got your master volume set up, you know, to the right place, your subwoofer and your left and right. So now you head on to the rack panel that's on the front right here. We're gonna try to make this video as short as possible and still give you all the information that you need to know. So let's look at the back of this rack. Let's start with the back of the rack. So again, here, everything has been pre-labeled. If you do by any chance want to move this rack, you can move it. And because everything has been pre-labeled. So you see this is AES 50, that cable right there has been pre-labeled AES 50. Speakers. So everything here is running over Cat 6 to the most of our ability here. That's the monitor output, I'm sorry. So you can pretty much pull this and unplug, and it's not gonna affect your internal wires. So again, everything has been pre-plugged in and preset here. This is the power coming out to go to the speakers. This yellow power thing is the one that's being powered up by the power conditioner in here. And this is what's powering everything that's up there. All right, so again, here, everything is on the wall. Let's see, let's try to pinch out a little bit. AES 50 here is the Cat 6 cables. Again, we have a snake here. This is a snake, and the wires here are labeled 1. This is a little snake cable here, labeled 1, 2, and all you have to do is match the numbers to the numbers on the wall panel here. So 1 goes to 1, 2 go to 2, 3 to, you know, it's common sense. You plug that in there, you make sure all of them have been plugged in up to 8. So all I'm saying is you match this number here to the number here. So 5 goes to 5, 8 goes to 8. Absolute common sense. You don't have to figure anything out. It's right there. 6 goes to 6, and so on and so on. 7 goes to 7. Once you're done with that, this snake here goes to the other side and is also numbered here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, they've all been numbered. Again, going to another snake with also numbers. And so that means if the drum sets are on the mixer side connected to number 1 and 2, all you have to do is come and look for number 1 and 2 here. Plug this into, you know, this is gonna be staying here so that you don't have a lot to figure out. Plug this into the direct box for the drums. It's gonna be labeled drums. Let me go get that direct box so that we don't get confused on how to plug this in. You have to have a rough idea on how to power up simple stuff. Sorry, that direct box is right on the front. So everything is going to be in the rack that I just opened right now. So this is the direct box for the drums, and all you have to do here is plug in. Let me try to do this one-handed. All you have to do here is plug in this direct box, plug in your 1/4 inches from here, right there. And so this is your drum line. Put the snake on the floor and plug in your 1/4 inch cables, which are the cables that are gonna be coming out of the left and right of the drums. Plug them into here, the high Z. Again, I'm gonna try to label all these things so that they're not confusing the input. And once you do that, the high Z1 and the in 2, once you do that, that's ready to go. And the drum should be just ready to go. just ready to go. So the drums are on 1, 2, depending on how you decide to lay out your instruments. I'm going to either decide to plug you in here on this side if you want to stay on that side, keyboard and bass. And we also have another snake here with numbers, and the numbers are 9, 10, 11, 12, all the way through 16. So anything you plug here on number 9 goes to number 9 on the mixer. It's very simple. You don't have to figure anything out. Everything has been done for you. Here are your microphones. All of them have been tuned and pre-configured. As you can see, you got your power number 2 and power number 3. So when you come into the building, you hit power number 1 and you hit power number 2 and power number 3. When you're going home, you hit power number 3, power number 2, and power number 1, opposite. So you come in, you power number 1, 2, 3, going home 3, 2, 1. All right, everything here has been done for you. Microphones are in this shelf right here, all 8 of them. For now, they've been labeled mic 1 through 6, and then main mic and the lead mic for the singer. So you can definitely choose to, to label the way you want. I put this in here. You can get a small microphone stand and you have yourself a multi-microphone holder. This one is gonna be here. It's very effective so that you don't have a bunch of microphones. This will be right out, just put it right inside here. So all you need is a simple mic stand and you can do all that. You can connect it. The system has been pre-wired, preset for you. Your drum set, if you had an acoustic drum set, all you need to do is bring your cables and plug them into 25 through 29, through 31, and you got yourself a drum set up. Just open this and hardwire them that way. Everything else has been plugged in. If you want to plug something new, just choose a channel and go and pre-configure that channel in the mixer. Everything has been set up for you. These antennas are for the microphones. Make sure you don't break them. Be gentle. This rack is meant to stay here. So if you ever want to unplug this rack, we can do it. And let me show you me doing it before this video becomes 10 minutes long. So we power up number 3, number 2, and let me show you how to unplug this. So all you have to do is pull the main power cable, pull the Cat 6 cables that are on the recess box. You press on the little thing here and you pull it out. Don't use force. You unplug the speaker by pulling this tab. Pull this tab and twist. Again, pull the tab, pull this tab, the silver tab, pull the tab forward and twist. Plugging in back, you just feel the way it comes in and you just twist. So you pull, twist to the left and unplug it. And then you would have to unplug the power here and unplug all these 8 connections. 8 connections right here. Just take them out. These connections, the XLRs go with the rack. So you need to take them out. Once you take those out, you place them on the top. I'm trying to do this one-handed, bear with me. So that's on the top here. What else? Everything else stays with the rack. So the power and this XLR comes apart, and this guy remains here. I'm gonna make a way of you being able to just hang it, and the rack is ready to go. All you have to do is close the rack, and this rack is ready to roll. The rack is on wheels, so it's ready to go, and all you have to do is plug these guys back up, which have already been labeled for you, so you don't have to figure anything out. And it's pretty simple. Power, monitor, and communication to the speakers and to the digital snake, and you're done. And you can, this one cannot come apart because it stays there. The wires are coming from up there. Again, that's all you have to do. The projector screens, let me just give power to the top for now. So the projection screens remote stay right there. And remember, that power has to be on for this to go up. So you see right here, it's labeled stop here. So that means that I don't want, this screen can go below there, but because of configuration, we couldn't fill out the image beyond that point. So you need to stop right below this image. And the remote is very simple. Up is for up, down is for down, and the middle is for stop. So all you have to do is press that and your screen retracts up. And the other one for this other side is right here, and you press up, and it also has stop here, right there. So, and your screens just go up, and there's your projections, your speakers are up there and everything, lights and all that stuff. So pretty much that's the front rack. And again, this is another 10 minutes video already, so I'm gonna stop here. And if you have any questions, I will come here and do a training. Make sure you show up, and so that you can understand your system and understand how to make it work.